honored that I get to welcome you. It should be Selena welcome you. This is an incredible space where magic happens, where community is built and strengthened and nourished, and where our young people lead the way to get big results. Right? There have been some incredible wins that have happened in community because of the youth and young people at the Hyde Square Task Force. And so I am always just honored to be in your presence. So thank you for having us here today. You will hear shortly from the executive director here, Ms. Selena Miranda. You will hear shortly from our director of the Department of Youth Engagement and Employment, Rashad Cope, who is an incredible leader in City Hall. Embodies the legacy of what we're trying to do here today as someone who grew up in the city. And I believe we'll hear from Neil Sullivan as well later from the Private Employment Industry Council. So what we wanted to make sure to let everyone know today is that this is going to be the summer for full youth employment in Boston. We are doing everything we can to make sure that our young people have opportunity, have fun, have community. And a key part of that is working with our partners across the city of Boston to invest in young people. This year's Boston Success Link Summer Youth Jobs Program has expanded, and we, for the first time ever, will be offering 6,000 job opportunities for Boston's young people. That's 1,000 more jobs than last year. The application deadline has been extended, so we really want to get in every single neighborhood and community. Please apply by Friday, May 29th. We're excited for the opportunities that our young people will step into, but also the work that they'll do, the meaningful impact that they will have in our communities, in arts and sports and recreation, in childcare and education, in food services and healthcare, in community and social services, in government, public administration and advocacy, in STEM and many other fields. The program will still offer virtual, in-person, and hybrid experiences so that we can make sure that everybody has access. We're also continuing our Learn and Earn post-secondary program, which is managed by the Office of Workforce Development. Young people can take courses at partner institutions, including the Benjamin Franklin Cummings Institute of Technology, Bunker Hill Community College, Roxbury Community College, and the Urban College of Boston. The city will also continue supporting this summer's participating organizations through the Massachusetts Commonwealth Corporation's YouthWorks partnership to focus on connecting our young people in every community to job opportunities. So again, Friday, May 29th, that's the application deadline. We want as many of our neighborhoods and blocks and families to be represented. So visit youth.boston.gov to apply. We look forward to all that Boston's young people will do to make Boston a city for each and every one of us. Okay, otra vez en español. Es un honor estar aquí con los jóvenes y líderes de nuestra comunidad y con una organización que crea el impacto cada día para el futuro de Boston y los residentes que viven en nuestros barrios hoy. Este año, el programa Boston Success Link Summer Youth Jobs se ha ampliado para incluir 6,000 oportunidades de trabajo para los jóvenes de Boston. Son 1,000 trabajos más que el año pasado. Se puede aplicar hasta el 29 de mayo y para mí me emociona que los jóvenes se relacionen con diversos sectores, incluyendo artes, deportes, recreación, educación y el cuidado infantil, servicios alimentarios y de salud, gobierno y administración pública, ciencia, tecnología, matemáticas y más. Y el programa seguirá ofreciendo experiencias virtuales, presenciales y híbridas para garantizar que todos pueden participar. Otra vez, visiten youth.boston.gov para antes del viernes 29 de mayo para aplicar. Estamos esperando ver todo lo que los jóvenes de Boston harán para que Boston sea una ciudad mejor para todos nosotros. Gracias. And I will pass it over to Director Ms. Selena Miranda.
Wow, muchísimas gracias, Mayor Wu. Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Selena Miranda. My name is Selena Miranda, and I have the honor of leading Hyde Square Task Force. Welcome to our home. We are an organization that has been around for 30 years, and we pride ourselves in amplifying the power, creativity, and voices of young people, connecting them to Afro-Latin culture and heritage so they can create a diverse, vibrant Latin quarter and build a just, equitable Boston. I am joined this afternoon, as you can see, by our beautiful, wonderful young people who really bring our space bring our space alive, and they really do so much for our city and our neighborhood. It gives us a great pleasure to welcome you here, Mayor Wu, today, and to be hosting this press conference, such an important topic. We know that jobs matter. Jobs make such a difference for our young people and for positive youth development, not only in terms of jobs, in terms of what happens today for our young people. They learn important skills for sure, and they definitely enhance sort of, their knowledge, but really it's what happens afterwards. We know that a positive employment opportunity has an impact on future outcomes, workforce outcomes for youth. So we know how critical this is. And here at Hyde Square Task Force, we are excited. This year, we're going to be, thanks to the support from the city, we're going to be working with 80 young people over the summer. And the youth that participate in our programming, they will be taking part of our core program called Jóvenes en Acción, or Youth in Action, where they get an opportunity to engage in creatively in Afro-Latin arts, specifically dance, music, and theater. Our young people also will have educational support and be able to build their leadership skills, which we are incredibly invested in. I know that we are only one of many great partners who are going to be providing positive, engaging opportunities for young people this summer. We want to thank the city for investing in such important work. And thank you, Mayor Wu, for your steadfast investment in young people overall. And thank you to the Department of Youth Engagement and Employment for making it all possible. We look forward to working with Success Link again this summer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I get to now hand it over to someone who's been leading the charge and building the program, and an incredible leader in the city, Rashad Cope.
Thank you, Mayor Wu. So when I walked into the Hyde Square Task Force building this morning, I had an opportunity, this afternoon, correct? Yeah. I had an opportunity just to speak to a few of the young people that are standing behind me. And one of them asked, so how do you like it? And I said, it has its days, but when I walk in here and I see young people, it just reminds me of why I do this work. So thank you to all of you just for your daily inspiration, not only for me, but for the many youth champions that dedicate their lives to serving young people like you. So just give yourselves just a nice round of applause. Youth Jobs is truly a collaborative effort. I just want to come before you and acknowledge some of the partners who play a pivotal role in the Mayor's Summer Jobs program. Mayor Wu, I would like to thank you for your continued advocacy and your leadership to ensure Boston remains a city that values and promotes youth summer job opportunities. I would like to thank our fellow youth job intermediaries, ABCD Summer Works, Boston Private Industry Council, Neil is here, John Hancock MLK Scholars, Youth Options Unlimited, and our DYE Success Link team for their tireless work and contributions to youth development here in Boston. There is also key support from Boston Public Schools, the Mayor's Office of Workforce Development, who manages the state's Commonwealth Corporation Youth Works funding, the Office of Economic Opportunity and Inclusion, DeWitt, the Administration and Finance Cabinet, and Northeastern University. Everyone's true leadership in creating access and sustaining job opportunities for youth going into this summer is incredibly important. So I just want to thank all of those organizations. Very quickly, just want to talk about our goal. Our goal is to provide a summer of short-term career exploration and learning experiences for Boston's youth that really prepares them for future educational and career opportunities. Collectively, we all want young people to develop work readiness skills. We want them to build relationships through mentorship, coaching, and supervision, and really just have a space where they can explore their interests. Selena and the entire Hyde Square Task Force team, we thank you for opening your doors today and for being an incredible partner in the youth job space for many years. It is Boston's nonprofit organizations, their community-based organizations, and our city agencies in the private sector that really makes youth job opportunities possible, as they actually serve as the host sites for the young people here in Boston. I'd say that they actually do the real work, as these organizations and agencies are just stellar champions for our young people and are really instrumental in designing and cultivating life-changing job experiences that the young people will be engaged in. And our job is simple. It's really to connect the young people to those agencies, those businesses, and those organizations. So want to thank you, just for your partnership, and we look forward to a very, very hopeful, successful summer. So thank you.
I'll invite up Neil Sullivan, longtime partner and champion for our young people and for the Youth Jobs Program in Boston. And then after that, no pressure, but if any of our young people want to say something, feel free at that point. Yeah.
All right, which of y'all is going to step up? Who's going to step up? Who's going to step up? You have like 30 seconds to think about it. All right. A couple points worth making. First, for those of you who aren't here often, this is an incredible part of Boston, Hyde Square Task Force, the Blessed Sacrament campus, and it's in transformation. So we're all privileged to be here. A couple points worth making. I hope people appreciate what it means for Mayor Wu today to put 1,000 more jobs on the table. That's big. SuccessLink is going from 5,000 to 6,000 jobs. On top of that, you can build what ABCD does, what John Hancock MLK Scholar does, and what the PIC does with the mayor to recruit private sector employers, hospitals, law firms, financial services firms, life sciences. That number is going to grow and grow and grow. This is not Mayor Wu's first summer jobs event for 2022. Back in February, she rallied the private sector employers who will be stepping forward, often hiring students who had that first job through SuccessLink, through Hyde Square Task Force, through ABCD. But the money alone won't get it done. We need adults to step forward to supervise young people this summer. And we need young people, as Mayor Wu said, to take leadership roles in bringing their friends into the summer jobs program. And that may seem like a no-brainer. When the pandemic hit, we said 2020 would be a summer like no other. And then last summer was different again, and this summer is way different in this way. We're all sick of the pandemic. We're done with it. And it's really sad that it's not done with us. And a lot of young people are reluctant to step forward. That's hard to get a head around, right? A paycheck. I'm going to sign up. I get a paycheck. It's not like that right now. Young people are feeling down. This has been a rough time to be a teenager, and our job as teen leaders, as well as adults who care about them, is to get them to step out into spaces where they might not feel comfortable. And that's going to take their initiative, but our support. So this is a giant step forward. 1,000 additional jobs for the summer of 2022. But the work's just begun. We need adult supervisors in community-based organizations and private sector enterprises to step forward to dedicate 6 to 7 weeks to these teenagers. And the thing we may not see right now, we need teen leadership and adults to encourage teenagers to come out and participate and be part of something that may feel a little bit scary after 2 years of virtual lockdown, which is come out, do something new. We'll throw the paycheck in, but that's not the whole story. Where do we go from here? That's what the summer's about. It's about aspiration. I like to say we need to assess where we stand with teenagers academically, socio-emotionally, and aspirationally, because aspiration is the antidote to depression, and we're all feeling it. So let's elevate ourselves and the entire community this summer. Thank you.
What you do here? No pressure. Okay. No pressure at all.
Answer a question if I ask one?
Yeah, there you go.
This gentleman just said it's really hard to be a teenager, and I saw you not.
Come on up.
Can you tell us why? We're all wicked old men. Tell us why. Let me ask you, what's your name?
My name is Clonin Desmond, and I'm from AD. I have been here for 2 years. Yeah, I don't speak English very well, but I do. Yes, being a teenager is very difficult, and especially like an immigrant come to this country, where everything is new, where we have new language, where we don't live with our family, where we are undocumented, everything like this, but we have to come like be together where we are feel family. And when I was like little kid, I really like to dance, and being here in a school where I learn to dance, I feel like a family. I feel like my dream come true, and I really like being here. Yeah, and I feel like being dancing here helped me to deal with health and with the problem with the teenager here, because I feel like I don't remember about problem I have at home or anything I have enjoyed from my life, everything like that. I don't know, maybe if anyone have question, I don't know.
Any of the kids that want to answer, how does it feel to know with these extra jobs that you guys and girls will be getting these jobs and will be contributing to our society, and also to have some nice money in your wallet at the end of the week? How does that make you feel?
I mean, you already just did this. You don't have to. I'm sorry. We started a news conference. I apologize for that.
Does anybody want to talk to that? How does it make you feel knowing that you've earned some money at the end of the week and you can spend it with your parents or anybody, and you're really contributing to our society?
Just us girls. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Eunice Yo-Yo. Hearing how like we've gotten this program expanded so that more people can have access to these opportunities, it like really makes me feel warm inside, because that just like opens up a whole new door for more youth to come and like experience things that they would never have been able to experience like probably otherwise. Like it's like it just makes me feel like really good that like a new door of inclusivity has been opened for more youth in the city of Boston. And I think that's really great that, you know, a paycheck comes on the side with it too, because, you know, everybody needs a little bit of that these days, especially over these past few years. Can you repeat that, please? Sorry. Oh, I'm 14 years old. EUNISS, and my last name is YOYO.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll just say it's so important. I never would have imagined that I would be in politics or in government, and I got my start in City Hall through an internship with Mayor Menino back in the day. And so the work that our young people are doing now is an investment in them, in their families, but it's investment in all of our collective future with the incredible difference they'll be making this summer and for years to come after that. Any questions on this? If there are other off-topic questions, I can take them separately afterwards. Good. Okay, did anyone else want to say anything? And I also want to acknowledge Eliana Rivas, who is the student body president at Fenway High School, is here with us as well. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us.